Hey Brawlers, I'm Mr. Hoodat, and this is episode 7 of season 2 of the Daily Brawl series. This is being recorded about 2 hours before the tournament, so I'm gonna use these as my warm-up games for the tournament. I'm gonna be playing a bit more solid rather than my usual greedy playstyle, so that I have like a more conservative mindset going into the tournament, because my strategy is to play the first 3 games more conservatively, and based on how those placements go, then I'll change my playstyle for the last 3 games. So if I place really well, then I'll keep my conservative playstyle and just keep trying to place like 3rds and 4ths. But if I place poorly, then I'll start playing a lot more greedily and going for 1st and 2nd. So I may play a little differently in this episode than other episodes, and that's mainly because this is warm-up for the tournament. So let's get into it. Alright, so some really great heroes here. I've already gotten games with Fallen Angel and Piper. Let's get a Chiron game in. Haven't played him yet for this season. Alright, I'm against Waddle. So I have a pretty good start with the Sure Shot. Let's just take it, and I'm going to pass on those units. With Chiron, you want a really strong unit to get his buff on each turn. Sure Shot's a very strong unit. The only problem is she doesn't die turn 1 a lot of the time. Alright, perfect start. So second Sure Shot is very good. I think it's better than taking Minotaur spell, so let's go for that. And then I'm gonna roll. And not gonna freeze this. I think I want this Sure Shot to get the buff. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's a little worse for the fight, but I think it's gonna be a lot stronger for me later on to have 2 ranged units at 4 attack. So I would have won the fight rather than tying, but I think the buff is going to matter. So when we get Skip, should be an easier fight. Polly is a good unit to get some scaling on as well. Can kind of spread the wealth of my hero power rather than just going for 1 unit. Yeah, I think I will go for that. I don't really want to roll. I'm thinking just Polly, Tiny, Magic Research, and then make the Polly get procced. Buff Sure Shot. Alright, so got out of tier 2, winning and tying each fight, and I got 3 good buffs. I'm pretty happy with the start. This board's not that great. I think I don't want to roll though, so I'm just going to take 2 units here. So Donkey is pretty nice for my power as well, and then Baby Dragon. I think I do want the Poly to proc, but I'm not like overly caring about it. Like I think I'll just have the dragon attack first to take out supports, and I'm okay with like all 3 of these units getting buffed. Like I'm not gonna like play down a unit to try to force a buff on something. I see a lot of players doing that. Like they'll play like on this turn they'll just play like only 1 unit in the front and then cards in hand, but I don't think that's worth doing. Alright, that's a very strong Zelua at tier 3. So this is a great turn for XP. I'm against Geppetto though, so might not win it. But I still want to take the XP, so I'm tier 4 next turn. I'm thinking about selling for the Poly. It makes me weaker for the fight. I think I should try to play strong to at least try to win. Geppetto hasn't lost yet, which makes me think he has Peep. I'm gonna take the Poly. I really don't want to freeze it, and I don't want to pass it, so it makes me weaker for the fight for sure. But I think it's correct here. I'm very healthy, plus XP, so trying to get this Poly upgraded, it's gonna be great. Wow, and I won the fight. Okay. So my Poly did proc, but it's not the biggest deal. I think I want to stay away from Chupa, roll for more polys, XP, and then just solid tier 4 units. I don't think these tier 4 units are solid. I mean, this does get scaling with the Cat's Call. It's actually really nice, like Hippo Cat's Call on 4. Like this is the 4.0 turn. Or this is the 3.2 turn. Maybe I do take this, just take what I see rather than trying to roll what I don't see. Yeah, I'll go for this. conservative play. I think non-tournament focused Houdat would definitely roll for like monster book pair and things like that. I kind of like this Masquerade Ball into a 5-drop next turn, and I also get the free scaling from Chicken. So when you are playing a Hippo, Chicken is basically a free way to scale it, because you just buy and sell it and get the 2 health. Not only did I face a Monkey Paw Horde Dragon on tier 3, but he cast Falling Stars, so I didn't get scaling. So this fight was a disaster. Could get into Copycat now that I see this Friendly Spirit with it. And obviously I can't really play Hippo that well anymore. I was really relying on that 8 health scaling that turn. If I play into Copycat and I don't find the units for it right away, I might just get an 8th. Or not an 8th, but just like a bad placement here. But once again, it's taking what I see rather than rolling for what I don't see. It's 3 5-drops though. I'm gonna go for Copycat here. I'll play Dragon first. And I'll play Sure Shot first. Alright, got the dub against Merlin. Kind of need to know what Merlin's been doing. He lost really badly last fight. That's probably against the Horde Dragon. Yeah, it's definitely going to be against the Horde Dragon. So it doesn't give me too much on what he's up to. He did lose the fight before that, so he may be a little on the weaker side. So let's roll for more Copycat things. Could go for Wombat. I think I will take the Shrivel. It's a really strong cast right now. I am up 2 XP. I have to remember that. I think I'm going to roll past the Wombat. I don't have support for it right now. I could take Siren. I think I'm just going to roll past it. I'm just going to take Aeon here. Alright, I'm getting these fight wins while up 2 XP, but I don't know, I just feel a little weak right now. Like, I feel like at any moment I'm just gonna take like 20 damage. I don't think going for Lancelot's a good play. Still looking for Copycat things, and I can move into mages now that I have Aeon, Book, Copycat. So I'm kind of hedging like the 2 Copycat styles right now. I think that's bait. I do need treasures. Yeah, it's definitely bait. Don't want it. Thinking about Nian though. Kind of need these synergistic units still. Like, I need to fill in my board. But I don't really have any treasure options, and I'm gonna need them. Yeah, I think I will go for Nian. Buy and sell Chicken. And I think Mix-a-Wizzle is a good cast. I will freeze the Friendly Spirit. Alright, still protecting my HP. So it's like Friendly Spirit, and I'm definitely moving away from Hippo. Like, this attempt to scale it was a disaster. That's a double spell cast. I think I'll take it. Alright. Don't want Apple Tree. Second monster book's not that bad right now. I think I play it like this. This is way better than the Friendly Spirit, but kind of like trying to scale it a little bit more. We're heading into this tier 6. I'll just play this. Alright, that's a pretty strong skip. So need Good Boy and Copycat. Actually, I can switch into Oni King for now. 2 friendly spirits. I just play Copycats in hand. How does this look? Oni King, friendly, book, and Aeon. So Oni, friendly. Yeah, I'm incredibly weak right now. Like, I need to make a move. So my endgame move is Copycat with Good Boy, and my, like, for the next 3 turns move is utilizing Oni King. I don't think I want Dusa. These people are just stronger. Yeah, there's no way I beat Dragon when he had Monkey Paw in turn 3.1. That's so rough. Hopefully this skip dies and I can 4th here. It's such a great start, but that hippo play just really put me behind. Spent 6 gold on a comp direction that just completely failed to a single spell. So how do I win this turn? I think it's Jorm. It's gotta be Jorm. And then try to roll for a combat spell. I'm gonna have to sell off my Copycats just to survive. I can't play that. Oh wait, I can. Okay. I think I want the monster. The monster has a hard time attacking. I want this here. Yeah, I think I sell the book and keep the Aeon. Selling off these Copycats really hurts because it just basically concedes first, but I think I have to do it. Kind of like Tree of Life here. Oh my god, okay. What a joke, dude. Mimic Mirror with Court Wizards and Royals. Tree of Life might let me get there, though. Oh, it's way too many Royals to get through. Alright, well I did what I could. This Dragon just incredibly high rolled and destroyed me. Facing a Monkey Paw Dragon on 3.1 that kills your entire direction with the falling stars. It just ruined my momentum. I think I'm happy with how I play this game. The start was so incredibly well, or went so incredibly well for me. And then that hippo play, like, it could have been so good. Falling Stars is the only spell that can affect backline on tier 3. Like Fireball and Lightning Bolt aren't existing yet. Yeah, I am happy with how I play this. I think the hippo play was good. I don't think you should play around that kind of Falling Stars play, and that would have gotten me going. Like, without Falling Stars, it's kind of a guaranteed +8 health. It gives you crazy good direction into animal/fairy. And then going into Copycat afterwards might have been a misplay, that turn with the Copycat friendly spirit. Maybe I should have masqueraded into a tier 5. Would have been 3 tier 5 units. I could only take 1, and then I'd have to freeze and then buy 2 on the following turn. It's like, it's a direction for first versus like random tier 5 units to make you more solid. Like, that is an interesting decision for sure. I think I like my Copycat decision that turn as well. And then turning into Oni King to survive is definitely necessary. And then selling off those Copycats just to get this treasure was necessary as well. If he hadn't high-rolled Mimic Mirror, I would have won the fight with this Tree of Life pick. So I'm not too upset with the game because I really liked how I played it. And it's kind of like an evaluation of my play in preparation for the tournament rather than like an evaluation of the game as a whole. So I'm okay with this one. Let's get into game 2. Alright, so I played Horde Dragon and Celestial Tiger already. Don't really want to get a skip game in. I don't think I'm going to be picking him ever in tournament, so I don't really want to practice it or like warm up with it. But Pants is definitely an unorthodox hero that I will be picking often, so let's warm up with Pants. Okay, really bad turn 1 against Sphinx. I think this is just Unicorn. It's the best statted unit and has better upside than Crafty for future fights. Okay, the game is already a disaster. Not getting a tier 3 unit on turn 2 is incredibly unlucky and horrible for me. Like, I saw 6 units. Are all 6 of them tier 2 units? Oh well. Okay, so I think this is sell for the 2/3 drops. And I'm not even gonna think about it anymore because it is definitely sell. So that makes me way stronger for the fight to have this giant donkey against tier 2 units. And then you really just want to farm tier 3 units with Pants. You want your entire board to be tier 3 units so you can start pairing them. Donkey spawned like 5 units. Alright, more tier 3 units. I could go for a poly play here. So how does this look? Stag poly? Yeah, I like it. Not that interested in scaling Happy Tree. Don't normally go for poly when I play Pants, but in a situation like this, since it's the exact same stats as the units on the board, I figure why not. Alright, didn't get my poly, but it's not that big of a deal. I'll get it eventually. So doubly Fanny isn't bad here. It's pretty bad. Could just go doubly behind Stag. Could just kiss the doubly. Don't think it's that. So it's doubly Fanny, play doubly here. It's doubly roll, or it's doubly blind mouse roll. I don't think I want to collect blind mouses yet. And I think I want to roll and sell poly for a tier 3 unit. I don't need to. I should have probably repositioned Fiona. Alright, got my poly proc. Not a very good unit. Let's shard it. Okay, Wolf's a lot better. Let's take these tier 3 pairs and roll. It's a bit late for Brave Princess. The Mummy Wicked Witch is a very good package, especially with this new wolf I have. So I think this turn I play like this. Maybe I still play doubly over the wolf. Alright, that looks good. And then, I have 2 pairs I want to look for, and then I want to pair these rather than taking what's on this board. Like, the evil package is nice, but I'd rather just look for the treasures at the moment. Alright, still a perfect game. It's Trophy Hunter now. Definitely want this pair. I got the Brave Princess anyway from Fiona. So let's roll. And take this triple. So Bad Moon is pretty bad right now. It would have been great if I kept that Mermaid, which maybe I should consider, because going into Slay is a much better option than Dwarves nowadays with Pants. Maybe Mermaid isn't that bad of a tier 4 unit. Regardless, let's just take Power Orb. Goes really well with these 2 doublies and my token unit. And I think I just want to play one stag now. Maybe two. I don't think I want to go for this Brave Princess, and I think it's still too early to collect blind mouses. I'll just want to play strong, and I'm pretty strong right now with these W's behind the stags. Alright, put really good pressure on a late game hero that I can't really counter. Hopefully he dies before I face him late game against Merlin now, who's surprisingly last. So I have 2 pairs and then 2 potential pairs. I think going for Spellweaver's fine. Like, my hand's not that full, so I can go for another potential triple. Let's triple doubly. Hat. Grab Spellweaver. I guess I'll get rid of the tree. Okay. Still don't want to proc Brave Princess, it's way too late for her. Still want doubly behind stags. Still hard to say if this is worth playing. Probably is. Alright, killing the Merlin's big. Still got a perfect game going as well. So even if I don't get this hat ball going, then it should still be an easy second or third, just based on my health. I could go for Sleeping Princess. I don't think it's worth it. What spells do I want to cast? No combat spells. I think this is honestly one of the best ones just to put on doubly. So let's cast it. Alright, stag triple. So I can treasure map for Orc. I don't have any tier 2 candidates. I could start getting one for the chicken, or with the chicken. I only have 1 pair. So yeah, I think it's a good time to treasure map and try to go for fork. Let's grab familiar. Okay. I'll just play stag in 1 now. I got another stag, that's funny. Alright, nice tie. I think this spellcast is good. Now let's try to triple a 2-drop. Don't want to go for Cindy yet, I'll eventually get her though. So this is the problem with taking map in a situation like this, is I don't want a tier 5, and this is just wasting a tier 3 potential treasure. It is blind mouse collection time. I don't have a sell. Sell chicken. Sure. Okay, hopefully I triple this familiar next turn. Alright, nice win. Healing potion is good. I guess it's donkey selling time, just to get this 1 gold from the shop. Another wasted opportunity. Let's mix the Good Witch. Okay, now I can finally take my tier 3 triples. And I missed fork. That's rough. Berries is pretty good. Guess I have Fanny now to sell. No ball. Definitely want to thin the pool. Let's go Sting. Let's buff doubly. So I want my evil unit stinged for the fairy. Alright, this looks good. Alright, took my first loss. Against Potion Master, who had Hat. And only one person is tier 6 now. Still trying to find ball. Got the ball. So now taking any tier 4 opportunity I can get. So now I need Cinderella as well. And the only units I'm taking are mages and chickens. I need a tree still. Don't have a sell for that. Kinda need to have a sell for that. I definitely don't want to sell a tier 3 triple. Freezing this is just so bad. It wastes 2 gold. I mean, I'm not in a rush to triple chicken, right? Yeah, I'm not in a rush. I don't want to waste 2 gold just to freeze it. I definitely don't want to sell a tripled unit because I want to be kissing those. Okay. Freeze the blind mouse. I have to sell chicken for it. Okay. Alright, against Sphinx, who just hit 6. So, gonna have to sell chicken here, which is okay. The chicken's important to get rune stones, by the way. Rune stones is another opportunity for me to get fork. So I still need a tree, so let's grab the tree now that I have space. I do want Cinderella as well. I'll grab Cinderella as well. Cinderella is the same reason for chicken. She gets me runestones, but more effectively than the chicken. Because she nets me a gold when she gets it. I definitely want to thin the pool. Do it on this, I guess. Heart Wizard's not bad. Don't have a sell for the chicken. Let's end on this. No runestones. Alright. Alright, so everyone's officially turned the corner on me. Geppetto was the one that hit 6 one turn early. Let's just keep doing my part and trying to find ball or fork. I don't want that Spellweaver. 2 is enough. So I do want the blind mouse. So this one. Should have sold that at the start of the turn. I want the second blind mouse. I have to sell a chicken for it. It didn't turn good, so I can't make it permanent. Okay. Pretty weak here. Could just play a Happy Tree. He's been tier 6 for 3 turns, and he doesn't have any tier 6 units. Alright, on my last legs. Against Midas, probably my best matchup here. Just trying to eke out a 4th. And now that is unlucky. 3 shots at it, didn't find it. What can you do? I don't want blind mouse, I just want to be as strong as possible to survive this fight, which is not happening. Alright, could have sold for that spell. That's all I could have done for the turn. Alright. Hopefully Geppetto dies here. He was fairly weak. I think he's definitely weaker than those two. Nice. Got my 4th. Against Sphinx. I'm no longer really looking for Fork. It's way too late. This unit's really nice though. Got kind of lucky with that off the familiar. Let's guess that. I don't want to keep my ranged units. Book is horrible. Abba is not that bad actually. I think I'll re-roll it though. Apple tree's pretty good. Let's roll another one. Alright, this is my board. Alright, GG. I'll take a 4th here. Can't really ask for much if you don't find Fork in 3 tries. Can't win with Pants without Fork or early tier 6 treasure. But still, he's a solid hero. My opponents turned the corner a bit earlier than I expected. Like I was 40 HP around the time they were closing in on tier 6. So I thought it would be like an easy 2nd or 3rd based on my HP. But instead of like taking minimal damage each fight, I was taking a lot of damage. So my 40 HP quickly turned into 1 hit away from lethal. But once again, I liked how I played this game. Had a very rough start with not getting an early tier 3 unit, but was able to find good plays, like selling the units for the Donkey Good Witch was really strong and helped me win every single fight, and gave myself pretty much every opportunity to try to get Fork. I got Treasure Map into a tier 4, and then 2 Blind Mouse triples. I don't think taking Blind Mouses early is good. Like around like the 10 to 12 gold range is when I normally take it, because then your board is like already solid and there's not much you can do to improve it. So once you get to the point where like you can't improve your board without getting like hat ball Fork, that's when you start collecting the Blind Mouses. I liked my kiss targets. Kissing that Wizard Familiar obviously lost me a lot of scaling, but I really needed something powerful for that turn. And Mummy was probably the 2nd best unit. I'd say Doubly would have been a little better, but obviously Mummy is incredibly strong. So yeah, I liked how I played these games. It's a good session. I got some points for the day, and I am prepared for the tournament now, which starts in less than an hour. That's it for this episode. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all learned something. If you have any questions about plays I made, or you would have made plays a lot differently than me, feel free to leave a comment below. I like seeing discussions about these games. If you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out with discoverability, because I spend a lot of effort on these videos. And I'll see you all tomorrow for next episode. So this one's going to be uploaded really late night, or maybe even tomorrow, based on the timing of the tournament and everything. And once the tournament games are done with, I'm going to be also editing those and uploading it into a single video. So it's going to be very fast-paced games, no commentary, because I'm going to be focused. So look out for that, and hopefully the next time you hear my voice, I am qualified for day 2. So I'll see you all tomorrow for next episode. Happy brawling. Peace.